And hello and welcome to our segment of this fundraising event. We are so glad to be here and participating in C3 once again, and we are so excited to show you more of Skywind and some of our newest updates. For any of our followers who are unfamiliar with this event, C3 or Community Creations Con is an annual community charity event focused on showcasing Fallout, Elder Scrolls, and Starfield mods. This year's event started yesterday with many different great showcases and will continue after our segment. So please stick around as we will raid into the next panel after this stream is done. During this event, we will be fundraising for Make-A-Wish International and their work with helping children around the world who are living with critical illnesses to fulfill their wishes. So whether it's meeting someone, going somewhere, or experiencing something, your donations today will go towards granting a child a life-changing wish. Every dollar counts if you can spare the coins. For anyone following along C3 and who is unfamiliar with Skywind, welcome! We are a total conversion mod aiming to fully recreate the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind in the Skyrim engine. This includes creating brand new assets from scratch, reintroducing Morrowind creatures with custom animations, reintroducing Morrowind features such as spellmaking, a lot of SFX, VFX, music writing, and all 3,000 NPCs fully voice acted. It's a big undertaking, and we have come a long way. So we're so excited to show off the current state of things today. We're gonna take you on a little tour around some of Vardenfell, but where we will go depends on you. If you look at the very top of chat, there is a link to our fundraiser. Please consider donating if you have the means to do so. If we reach our donation goal, we will showcase one of our new and never before seen areas at the end of stream. Please also note that when you donate, you can choose to vote in a poll. This poll will decide which canton we shall look a little closer at when we visit the city of Vivec. This poll will only be open for around 15-20 minutes, so whichever option is in the lead once we get to Vivec will be the chosen one. So hurry and get those donations in. If you have any questions, let us know in chat and we'll try to answer them throughout the stream. And for now, let's get started. I am Hekime, co-lead of the Media and Community Department, and here to guide you through Skywind, we have the wonderful...
Hi everybody, my name's Argyle. I am a writing co-lead here for Skywind. I also voice act some of our characters. Thank you to C3 for inviting us back this year. We're all super excited to participate.
Hi everyone, I'm Dal. I'm the 2D lead of the project, and this year I am going to be the one steering this character. I hope you appreciate the little bit of fashion shows I did with her, and I hope you have a great time and enjoy what you'll be seeing.
Hey everyone, I'm UCM, the level design co-lead, and I'm here as part of the Peanut Gallery to watch Dal flail around in the game.
Oh yeah, that will happen a lot.
And hi, I'm rounding out the group. I'm Zix, I'm the 3D lead. I'll also be the Peanut Gallery this year instead of the, I guess, pilot. Hopefully Dal doesn't get as lost as I did last year.
No, I will just die, don't worry. I will die a lot.
And don't forget to donate.
To look at our beautiful
yeah.
screens.
Don't forget to don't forget to donate. Like seriously, please don't forget to donate. We love Make-A-Wish. They're a great community, and we love working with them. So please donate. Make our goals come true. You know, we have $1,000 this year on the roster, but if we make more, we're not sad if we accidentally make more. Okay, so please donate.
Just saying,
not sad at all.
Skywind met its goal last year for the Make-A-Wish Foundation at C3, so we kind of have a little bit of a reputation to keep up here. So Let's keep doing good by the community, and we thank you for your generosity in advance.
We've done it 1 year in a row.
Where are we? Why is this thing attacking me? Why is this thing looking so weird? I've never seen this thing in Skyrim before. What is this? Why is it hurting me?
One of our new creatures. This is our Storm Atronach. It uses the same skeleton, but it's a different mesh, different everything. One of our good creature artists did it. It looks pretty good.
Just to be more Morrowindy.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh gosh, what's this nightmare?
Uh-oh. It's a hunger.
Yeah, it's hungering. Oh god.
This is the Daedra that was never in Skyrim, but was in Morrowind.
Yeah, we're gonna have a whole creature smorgasbord here for everybody.
They're all coming out to play. They all want to be seen on stream.
Yeah, I appreciate that they conga line. Like in rehearsals, they all just fucking came at me at the same time and they murdered me so often, and it was very scary. So I appreciate them coming in one after another.
Oh, one
I
thing
hate
that's
the
really
laugh
cool.
of the Golden Saint. It makes me so uncomfortable. It's so scary.
Yeah,
In a good way, but yes.
Yes, yes.
yeah. The Golden Saints are voice acted by Joy, I think. They sound
That's right.
very spooky.
Ow. But I would go into the menu a lot and take health potions.
Bloodletting is an art, and I am a master of
This is coming from someone who plays a lot of Dark Souls. All those health potions really,
Yeah.
really do. Come on.
Yeah, shut up. The problem is, okay, guys, listen. The problem is nothing is balanced. Okay, so my weapon isn't balanced, my armor isn't balanced, and these monsters hit like a dump truck. I'm not even kidding. They hurt so bad. I really want to die.
Balancing is one of maybe the last things we'll end up doing, because it's just number tweaking, really, at the end of the day.
Up.
So.
Yeah, it makes more sense to start balancing when everything is in game. Okay.
Everything is a work in progress,
Yeah,
of course.
we're going to delve into this hellish place. What nightmares may await us down here?
The Daedric ruin of Yasammidan.
all
Say
these
that
names that, all these names that Bethesda never intended someone to say out loud.
And then everyone expects Argyle to say out loud.
Yep, that's why you're here. You say out loud things. Also, look at
check
our.
out this scam.
Yeah, we have a new
Oh,
scamp
here's
in
another
game,
good one.
and he's a sharpshooter.
Yeah.
This one takes a lot of inspiration from the original Morrowind design of scamps.
Yeah,
Look at
very
him.
He's sleeping.
little
He's
resting.
sleeping. He's fine. Don't worry, he's fine.
Yeah, I'm very happy to have this game finally in the game. The model's been done for quite a while, but it takes a good bit of animation work and rigging work to actually, make it work.
So one thing I want to talk about real quick is we recently got a few just absolute superstars, Trey and Ashley, working with our lighting templates and weathers, and this dungeon is an example of one of the new lighting templates that Trey has managed to get for us, and I just think it looks fantastic. It's dark, it's dreary, something you need a torch to see in detail, but you don't need it just to navigate.
Yeah, just just to remind people, it's not as dark on my stream. Like, I know that YouTube Twitch adds like 15 or 20% of darkness. Like, you could also not have a torch equipped right now. I'm mostly doing this for your guys' comfort. Don't worry, we absolutely watch out that the game doesn't get too dark. I hope you enjoy the mood it creates.
Yeah, after the stream is over, in the next couple days, we'll have the VOD on our YouTube, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you should be able to see it a little crispier there.
In regards to the scamp, we have a question from chat.
Yeah.
Does the scamp share the Hagraven animation? Asks Jay Cha.
Whoa. Yeah, that's a good shout. The scamp is rigged to the Hagraven skeleton. I believe it has its behaviors adjusted so it doesn't do certain things like ruffling its feathers because it doesn't. But exactly what it's rigged to.
We are looking at another creature right now, which I think is using the Hagraven, I think, as a base.
Yeah,
Right?
our new Daedra.
The classic Daedra.
However, we do have a full animation department, so all
Yeah.
these animations you're seeing from the Daedroth are specifically designed for the Daedroth. It's all I think basically all of it's custom.
Yeah, and it's not done. Okay, just so you guys know, I think the dead of animation is like 50% done, so some animations are still missing. Also, he currently can't cast spells, but it will of course be able to cast spells later.
Yes,
The spell casting animations for this guy look so good. We are really excited to get them in the game.
Dude, I don't appreciate this, you know, crocodile and crocodile crime. You have a tail, I have a tail. This wasn't necessary. You really didn't need to attack me. Ooh, okay.
I mean, you're kind of invading his home.
Well, I'm just, you know, just checking, you know, just doing some MTV crypts right here, checking how is crypt looking. So far, it's hurting me a lot.
Yeah, you gotta quit stepping into traps.
Just taking a safety potion because this was made by Osteri, and Osteri has a lot of traps in his dungeon.
I love this stairway so much.
Yeah.
I hate the stairway so much. But look at the architecture. Isn't it beautiful? Oh shit, fuck, no. No, 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 no. Shit, this was not. No, ouch, I'm burning. Ow. Ow. Don't. Don't.
Oh,
Don't.
Very cruel person.
Don't. You stop this, sir, please. Thank you.
And this is why it's so dangerous to just go poking your nose into places in Morrowind. They are
Yeah.
architectural nightmares.
They're actually dangerous. Another crocodile and crocodile crime over here. Yeesh.
Again, you're the home invader. I don't know. What
Okay,
you're doing.
okay, listen. You won. I will stop invading people's homes. I will go home. Fine. You know? It's fine. I'm scared. People beat me in the nose. Yeah.
I love recall. So
Well,
yeah,
For those of you less familiar with Morrowind, there was a mark and recall spell so that you could set your own teleportation points and return to them whenever you cast a certain spell. It was awesome.
yeah.
Super happy to have that back.
So obviously I'm a fierce dungeon dweller, so I would never return from just a dungeon, but we use this little bit to show you how many of the old functionalities we've restored, and mark and recall are one of those functionalities. So welcome to my home. Apparently I do live in Alt Velothi, probably in one of these rundown checks that would really befit me, honestly. Yeah. Welcome to beautiful veteran settlement. UCM, what's with this weather? You know, I've never seen it in this way. Can you elaborate about it maybe?
Yeah, so as mentioned before, new lighting and weather group. Trey's been hard at work on the West Gash recently to get us this foggy, dusty kind of weather, because the West Gash is dry, rocky, but we're also wanting to recreate the kind of foggy feeling of the original Morrowind, but in a more natural sort of way, as opposed to, because back in the day it was just technical limitations for that fog, but it created an atmosphere. So we want to create that same atmosphere, but have the fog feel more like it's actually part of the world. So dusty here, elsewhere where it's wetter, it may be actually a mist or, you know, smog. So yeah, just region-specific kinds of fog. And, you know, which isn't to say there won't be more clear weathers too, but we understand that Morrowind has a vibe to it that we're really trying hard to recreate.
Also, a quick reminder, like, sincerely, the betting war takes the betting war serious because Vivec won't be too far away. So if you really have
coming
a
up before
certain,
you know it.
yeah, if you really have a certain canton you would really like to visit, you know, donate now. You know, make your noises heard by donating. This is
Yeah.
this is how this democracy is run, by donating. Thank you.
And thank you to everyone who's already donated. We're at $202 right now, which is an awesome start. But let's keep it going. We have a poll.
Yeah.
Right now, the Telvanni Canton is leading.
Oh dang.
Ooh, that's mine.
Yeah, that's UCM's one. So if you guys hate it, you can like hate him live on stream. That would be so satisfying. Just rub it in.
We'll make him read all of your hate mail on stream.
On stream,
As
live
if
on
I
stream.
don't do that already.
Yeah.
So where are we going now, Dal?
We're going to Gnisis, but I found this lady, so let's talk to her.
Might you take a moment to help a lady in distress? Well, I dropped my ring, and I But I can't go in to get it because I am expected at the peep show. You see, I'm a dancer, and I can't carry that smell like mug water now, can I? Would you please get it for me? I'd be forever in your debt.
No, I'm not helping you.
Thanks anyway. I understand you are busy.
I'm very busy. I have like a billion people watching me right now. Sorry, I can't help you, lady in a way too short skirt. So a few things to notice about this. First off, yes, the skirt will be made longer. Don't worry. Second, we do have a team of SFX artists and sound masters, which will make sure that all voice acting will be normalized in the game, and just take this take as a big advertisement to please, if you're, you know, stop screaming, sir. If you're knowledgeable in the ways of remastering voice acting, please apply. You know, we need people to help. Oh my god, could you stop screaming? There's a Kaguti up here and just screaming his lungs out at me. Rude. Yeah, please apply if you know how to remaster sounds. Thank you. And if you want to make new sounds.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, just if you want to make new sounds like freaking screaming Kaguti, also apply. Sorry, go ahead, Argyle.
I was just saying, other cool creative liberties we got to take is that we've made the Bretons a bit more vocally distinct from other races in the game, so to make our human races more interesting. The Bretons typically have French accents as kind of just an homage to Brittany, France. But they also just have other small selection of European accents as well, so that they stand out more obviously from the Imperials in the game.
Also, yeah, so the Guars are also not done, so don't worry about them being very buoyancy. You know, that will be fixed. Don't worry about it. That's fine.
Also, if you look down right now, there's Baby Guar.
Baby Guar, which I just orphaned. It will die out here without its parents. Well, that's nature.
Oh no.
Bye.
That's tough.
Oh, there are
Yeah, that's
more.
not the
All
sad
of those
thing.
will die because of nature. Oh my.
You just orphaned a whole litter
I
of
just
lizard
I
dinosaur
just
things.
orphaned a whole litter.
Checking in, the Dagoth himself donated $80 to charity. Now
Thank
that
you.
is a god
Thank you,
you can get
Dagoth.
behind.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
Thank you, Dagoth.
But weirdly enough, he voted for the foreign quarter, so...
Oh, and that puts it in the lead too.
Oh, dang! 1 quarter in the
Whew.
lead. Dang.
These
Dagoth
hands off
got
the hook
more. Dagoth got more to do with the Imperials than I knew. Holy moly.
Also, Dan of Dan's thought you were about to do a mercy kill on those,
Nope, I will let them
Yep.
starve slowly and terribly. You know,
You
let
are a monster.
nature take its curse.
We got another $10. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank
Yes,
you
thank
so
you.
much, everyone.
Everyone.
There is currently
Hmm?
there is currently a very close race between the Telvanni and the foreign Canton going on right now in the poll. So
Ooh.
keep those donations coming.
Definitely.
And just for anyone who's just joining us now, all the donations are going straight to the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and none of it is going to Skywind. We're
Yep.
just here to raise money for a good cause.
Okay, everyone, welcome to either Gnisis or Gnisis. Argyle is going to correct me in one moment.
What am I correcting you on?
Is it Gnisis or Gnisis?
It's just
Gnisis.
Gnisis. You don't
Gnisis.
pronounce the first consonant.
Okay, so as you can see here, there's this tower, there's a temple, and you might remember Morrowind. In the Morrowind, this temple didn't have a tower. However, we checked the old concept art for Gnisis, and you know, there was a tower here planned for this temple, and Zix was kind enough to build us for this city. So thanks a bunch for that one. You will see that
Yeah.
quite a lot in Skywind. We often go back to the original Morrowind design works, and we try to see, oh, can we like elaborate on that? Can we help it in some way? Can we bring some of the original vision back? You know, you need to decide on what was cut on purpose, what was just technically not done. You know, there were technical limitations in the year 2000. So yeah, if we can bring something back and it makes sense, we do it. And also look at this beautiful Fort Darius.
Yeah, check it out.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, and look at this beautiful, not yet done Dunmer Stronghold, which is definitely missing its textures, but
Ooh.
the
It still
sweetie
looks
is done.
nice and Looks nice and ominous though on the hill across the river.
Yeah, and maybe next year for C3 that's done and we can visit that.
Maybe.
I'm just happy to really have our own asset for it. It looks so good.
Yeah,
it does.
So another
take it as
thing.
a teaser.
Oopsie. Oopsie. Why is my control Y not working? That's interesting. Okay. Well, I wanted to show off my veteran general artwork. Oh, it is loading. I'm so sorry. It is so showing. I'm just confused.
Yeah, I see it on stream. It's kind of
working on
transparent,
stream.
which is fun.
It's a bit transparent. I will look at the floor. I am so sorry. So basically, what you're seeing right now, that's the original concept art for Morrowind for the veteran houses. And we also try to adhere to that a bit. So as you can see on the right side of your monitor right now, we try to bring some of that idea back to this version of Morrowind. And now...
Quick thank you to Foreign Gas and to Jchaw again for more donations to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. We really appreciate it, guys.
There is a $1 difference between Telvanni and Foreign Quarter right now.
Yeah, it's a war.
Oh, you love to hear that.
It's a war.
That's awesome.
Literally, every dollar counts, literally, right now.
We have a question from chat. Apura wants to know just how many assets are still Skyrim assets and how many are you still planning to replace?
So most everything has been replaced. There are a few still sticking around, very sort of basic things, but most assets are our own. Excuse me.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a couple obvious things that really don't make a difference if we replace or not, such as like rocks. Like no one's really gonna care if we replace the rocks, for example. But reasonably speaking, like we have things that fit for Morrowind, things that fit for Skywind, and everything that doesn't really fit, we're replacing. So.
Also, in this beautiful temple, what I wanted to show off is, for example, this mural. I think we did go over this a bit during last year's E3. We distinguish the cultures very much by the way they express themselves in art. For example, the Dunmer or Dark Elves, they express themselves through murals, the kind of murals. The Dremmer, in the old ruins, you find art etched into metal pieces. And for the Imperials, we will later in the route see some beautiful paintings. So, we really want to distinguish the different kinds of flavors of races and cultures on Vardenfell, which come together here. Also, reminder, all of our books have unique covers, and many, like 90% have unique book art. So each book is a treat in-game for your pleasure.
Every book is better with pictures. It's just a fact of nature.
Yep.
I mean, imagine reading.
Yeah. Phew.
Imagine reading.
Can't imagine that.
We had a couple more donations. We have like a little bidding war going on. It's kind of awesome.
There's a dollar
between Dagoth, Jchaw, Foreign Gas, and we have an anonymous donation as well. Thank you all for pitching in.
Yeah,
we're almost
so
halfway
much
to our goal.
Yeah, and we're almost at Vivec, so you really need to get those donations in. Hello, sir.
Yep. A quick stop at Seyda Neen first, but then Vivec.
So you guys might be wondering why are they going back to Seyda Neen? Because we started last year's C3 at Seyda Neen, so why do we go back? What is this? Please, people, why are we repeating old grounds?
Well, going back to the weather thing, Trey has been enormously hard at work doing the weather for Seyda Neen, because this is the first place the player sees. It sets the tone for the entire game. So he's been giving it all the love and attention that this area deserves.
Yeah, and I'd even say I recommend checking out the last stream and this one in comparison and just seeing how crazy the difference is just on the weather alone. It changes the atmosphere by a factor of 1,000.
Like you just feel the humidity, the swampiness, the malaria.
Yeah, I was about to say, you can feel the mosquito bite in your neck right now.
It is insanely surreal how much this actually looks like a real life swamp in like the height of summer. It's really sick.
Also, I hope the SFX is being picked up because our SFX team has also done just a tremendous job.
I think we've done. Have we done ambiance video?
Yeah, we did one for Hlaot, however that's pronounced.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Also, just to say, this weather is all from the Skyrim engine out of the box. We've just tweaked the values that are in the CK already. Trey has been able to do a lot of work referencing scientific papers about how water works, light refraction, all sorts of like really interesting niche topics, and just translating those variables into Skyrim's creation units and just kind of tweaking it until it like looks right and what you would expect it to look like. But this is the Skyrim engine. There's no additional out of game mods being layered into this.
Yeah, this is without an ENB. This is completely Skyrim.
Which isn't to say you won't be able to, use an ENB.
Yeah.
When it comes, but we want out of the box for this to be as simple as possible to install and get working.
Mm-hmm. So okay, everyone. Next up is Vivec City. So get those donations in, get those donations in, get those donations in.
I would say as soon as we arrive, I'll call it.
As soon as I walk through the gates of Vivec, I would say, "Hello, lady."
Uh-oh.
Your destination?
Not that
She's
poll.
having a little bit of an aneurysm.
Yeah. She's just too excited for the vote. How it will end.
Please be seated.
Thank you to Gibby, Farin, and Jcha again for even more donations.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Last year we were a tiny bit cool with you guys. We were in front of Vivec City, but we didn't enter the city. So this year we will actually enter the city. Also,
You're well.
Yeah. Also, we just placed some some nudists over here just to remind all of you that we're still looking for 3D artists. Please donate clothing to these people by creating them. They need to They need some clothing desperately.
Yeah, if
You're not allowed in the city until they have clothes.
Yeah, it's sad.
Yeah. If you're interested in making 3D clothing, that's like the biggest blocker we have left in the 3D department, and it would really be awesome.
All right, I'm working towards the gate, so please tell me.
Pina just put in a $20 donation to the Telvanni quarter.
It must be 180 to 144.
Eki, what's the final estimate?
The winning canton, as we are just entering Vivec City right now, is Telvanni Canton is the winner. But close. Foreign quarter. The foreign did a good run. Arena, not so much. But thank you all for all of the donations. Thank you so much. Every dollar counts. So
thank you.
Even though we have hit the poll and the poll is closing now, please consider continuing to donate, as we still have a goal to reach if you want to see a brand new, never before seen area.
Yes, please donate for that and for the kids. Yeah. Now that we picked Telvanni, I can show you guys that the gondolier
Like to go to another canton.
are working. Telvanni, please, sir.
Sure.
Thank you.
Oh, looks like you brought the money this time, Del.
Yeah, crazy, right? How I packed an 8 gold. Was a taxi.
So the Telvanni Canton, by design, is a little tricky to navigate.
Yeah, I got it. Don't worry. I learned this place. Also, I hope you like our new waters. Also, thanks to Trey. He did wonders with this water. This is vanilla Skyrim water, by the way,
Yeah, all those same things I was talking about with our weather and the papers, again, applied just to the water, looking at how water actually refracts light and adjusting those variables in CK. It looks amazing. It's crazy that this is all basically just vanilla out-of-the-box values that are already in the game.
Hey everyone, welcome to Telvanni Canton, where hopefully you won't have to eat my words and not get lost in.
You can do it.
Yes, yeah, talk a bit.
Help you. Okay, so yeah.
So pay attention to this. This building here. This will be important later.
Yeah, so that sort of round building right there. So the Telvanni. So the way we look at it is the Telvanni doesn't actually own this canton, similar with Halalu Canton, Redrun Canton, so much as they rent it from the temple, from Vivec himself,
Yeah, it's
effectively.
pretty dirty to be honest. Like they could really clean up here.
Absolutely. Well, you're down in the canal works, which is sort of the working class, almost boiler room of the canton. But Telvanni would have been allowed to uh, help with the design. So for them, it's very, very hierarchical and difficult to get from one level to the next. But they did want to include a tower going through the entire canton. The idea behind that being, well, one, it's just sort of a structural element for the entire place, but two, this is where the sort of local Telvanni wizard lord lives, along with a few sort of necessary things like a jail, a treasury, um, things like that. But yeah, we tried to have the tower go through every level of the canton.
There was also some pretty interesting Telvanni cultural differences still showing through here, like UCM was mentioning. Their big affinity for nature and just grooming different plants. But you also see how they differ from traditional dark elf culture. They have ash pits, which is how dark elves honor their dead, but they're kind of in like disarray and a little messy because they're just kind of absent-minded or otherwise beating to their own drum.
Exactly. So, we weren't going to have a Telvanni root tower, pushing through the entire canton. Vivec wouldn't have allowed that, but he'll allow a lot of garden spaces, or in this case, a small artificial sun.
Artificial sun is pretty unique, that's for sure.
I love the shadow work here. You know, you have like these banners here blocking out the sun and the artificial sun, and then these strong shadows are created. Like this will so look good.
Each of those.
I think the nice touch was the butterfly. I really like seeing that.
Yeah, added some little critters. But each of those banners around the light source is one of the different Telvanni towers, like Tel Bernora, Tel Naga, Tel Fear. Because this is sort of a political, if not the political capital, but a very important place for Telvanni.
Now we will ascend the tower because Telvanni are a bit mean. You know, they're always like, well, if you can't levitate, why are you in my tower? So we actually need to climb like the central structure here because it's the best way to get up. There are actual stairs here. Thank you, Telvanni.
I feel like they would have been required to add those by the ordinators.
Yeah, possible.
But they don't have to like it.
No.
And it's why it's the only canton whose exterior does not have any doors or any stairs. So yeah, rooftop sort of garden with at the top of the tower.
Mm-hmm.
And you can. One person asked.
No, go ahead.
Just asked if that was Bardao in the distance.
Yes. Yes, it is. Look at Bardao.
The danger potato itself.
Yep.
I am so glad to be done working on it. I think it looks great, but I'm so glad to have sent that off to QA.
Also,
yeah, look at the arena canton in the distance that you could have gone to.
Yeah, and you didn't. Also, you know how they say if you're in Telvanni Canton, do as Telvanni say do. You know. Where is levitation?
I think I've heard that one before.
There is levitation. We have places to be.
We do.
Man, isn't it fucking great to just be able to levitate everywhere?
Imagine not levitating. Imagine
not levitating, man.
Yeah, walking like normal and not on air.
Yeah, crazy.
I'm so happy we got it working like how the Morrowind levitation works. I'm super proud that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I just recasted it in time, holy moly.
Yeah.
And we're returning to our good old friend, the gondolier. Doop-de-doop-de-doo.
Just a reminder to everyone that we still are not quite halfway to our goal for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. We still have some rewards at the end, but the stream's still going. We have about half an hour left, and please keep those donations coming. They are for a really good cause.
Please, 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 because we're serious. Like, we are not going to show you as a big reveal if you don't donate.
Of course.
We're very serious about that one.
It's needed.
Mm-hmm.
Careful with those flames.
Yeah. Don't shush me. So yeah, just before we leave Vivec City, what I wanted to show you guys, you might remember, or you probably remember how Morrowind Vivec City looked, and you know, this is very different. So we also checked again on the old artworks for Morrowind originally, and what's overlaid right now is how what the idea was originally for Morrowind, which couldn't be done on a technical level back then, and we really tried to bring this back. You know, this more of a chaotic big city with every canton being unique. And also you might have seen at in the background Vivec Palace with the planet. It's not quite visible from here, I'm sorry. That's also an idea from the original design works, and we gladly adhere to that. Like, it's a great idea, you know, to really show Vivec's power. And yeah, we also incorporated that one. And now we move towards another recently finished area.
If you guys want a deeper dive into the design philosophy and sort of the throes of perdition that we went through for making the city what it is, there's a big old YouTube video we have up on our YouTube channel. I think I and maybe a couple other people had presented about it a couple years ago at ModCon, I want to say. So.
Yeah, at first
Pretty
ModCon, you did like a 2-hour PowerPoint presentation, which really went in depth with everything.
Absolutely. While Dal and I just sat.
Yeah, we just sat there peanut gallerying. It was great.
I'm in love with the just said the throes of perdition. I want to give you a writing co-lead.
Look, there's the planets and the palace and Baridao hovering over.
You can thank my terrible music taste for that one.
Thank you to Bacon Geek and Candied Citrus for $20 donations each. We really appreciate it. We're super happy to be getting even closer to our goal of helping the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. Like, I would really appreciate it if we could hit that goal, because I don't just want to stand there in the end for 10 minutes. Please, please, please donate. We really start to show you more.
$9 until the halfway mark.
Oh, come on, give us $9. $9 is Jesse Pizza.
Speaking of the flames of perdition and reaching goals of various sorts, Zix, we're doing the last tile set, are we not?
Oh yeah, I'm well, I guess you could call it that. We're in the middle of finishing up the Redoran interior tile set or level kit or whatever you want to call it. I hope to be streaming more of it. I guess in the coming months. It's been a real busy bout for me recently, but yeah, hopefully when that's all done, we could say, you know, all the architecture is finally done and we can start bringing on level designers to finish it up and all that good stuff.
And that's what I'm so excited about, is once we've got that, there's no real big blocker for finishing all the level design other than actually doing the level design. But yeah, so if anyone has level design experience or has worked in the CK, you know, please apply, because, you know, we have, I think, almost, you know, a little over 100 Redoran interiors that'll need designing.
Whoa!
Anyway, the opposite of Redoran is Imperial, and where are we heading now?
Oh, we just reached our milestone. Thank you, everybody.
God. Thank you, everyone. Holy moly.
Whoa.
Don't you dare stop donating. This is just the beginning. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.
Yeah, donations will stay open. Again, this is for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. It's an incredible cause, and no money will be wasted. Every last cent that we can donate is going somewhere good.
Thank you to the Skywind team for donating $500 collectively. Wow, that's a lot.
Thanks all of you. That's insane. Thank you so much. Ooh, okay. Who wants to talk about this place where I fight for my fucking life? Oh my god. Lady. Don't sneak up on
Oh,
me.
I could talk about it. I guess this is Ebonheart. It's really cool. I've spent probably 4 or
Ages.
5 months working just on the castle and the forts in general, but I think it turned out really well. You can see it's divided into the 3 sections, just like Morrowind. You've got the castle, you've got Fort Hawkmoth in the middle, and you've got the docks down there where you've got a bunch of missions and all the boats and stuff like that. The whole
Administrative
metropolitan
buildings, all that,
center. All that good stuff.
For those of you who don't know, Morrowind is a province in the Empire of Cyrodiil. So this little town, city, whatever you want to call it, is the seat of imperial power in the Vardenfell district of the Morrowind province. So a lot of the Empire's main business and affairs happen over here.
Also, we're quite
Certainly.
certain at this point that this statue is like placed here with the dragon looking into that direction, directly at like Vivec's palace. Like, that's on purpose. They knew what they were doing.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, no, this
Probably.
is the place for the Empire, and they are not taking it easy.
Yo, you guys want a drink? Like, I've been talking a lot recently, you know? I think I want a drink.
That's up to you. You're piloting this.
Right, you're my victims.
You can drink and drive.
I don't
Yeah.
think I want you around anymore.
Hey, don't say that.
Thank you, Death Guy, for the $5, and Anonymous for the $20. I don't know if I mentioned you either, but thank you all for donating.
Okay, guys, this house is called Six Fishes, so let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Thank you,
5,
Nora.
6. Yay!
Wow, what a name!
What a name!
Don't stand about.
I do love that we realized we had exactly 6 fish models in the game, so we decided to mount all 6 of them.
Let's talk to this friendly fellow.
We've got local fare. It's feeling end price to move. We've got the local brews, Grief, Shine, Mazda, and Sujama. They're cheap and full of kick. I've got the good stuff too, behind the counter. Cyrodiilic brandy and Flynn, but it ain't cheap.
So yeah, another example of our amazing voice acting. The dialects are very, you know, you have this Nordman with a very Nordic dialect, and we really try to adhere to that with all different races to have fitting voice acting. So yeah, now we're entering an area now, and you'll be like, hey, this looks like it's unfinished. And yes, you're correct, it is unfinished in the sense that it's not cluttered yet. So the 3D part is entirely done, but level designs didn't have time to put any details here yet, and that's why it, you know, looks like it does. But
we still want to show it to you.
Yeah,
Just so
it's hot off the presses.
Exactly. So you'll have a nice before and after.
Got all day, you know.
He has nothing to do with the DLC. I just want to show off the beautiful armor. Look at that guy, man. Look at that man. Zix, you wanna continue talking about Ebonheart and like occupied your life for 5 months?
Yeah, sure. This castle was I labored over it for so long. It is one giant 3D model, and it's very unique. And I am pretty proud of it, personally.
As you should be.
Well, yeah, I guess. But I thought it was important to include this unique bit in the back. In the original game, there's a chapel, right? Well, now it actually looks like a chapel as opposed to just like a little house. I think it was important to put, you know, that little Oblivion Chapel, Oblivion Cathedral type spin on this for the seat of the Imperial cult's influence, right? As opposed to having it just be a little hut in the back of the castle that no one's going to notice. And I think it turned out pretty nice. It gives you that big sense of like this is an important spot with quest givers in it, right?
Guys, if you like this cathedral, this chapel, you should really donate, you know, show your appreciation through money. I think that's how churches work.
Oh yes, thank you Spruce Goose for another $20.
Nice,
Show your
thank you.
appreciation by helping out kids who need some help.
Yeah, thank you. The beautiful, beautiful windows been done by Luca years ago. Good old Luca. And so much groundwork designed for Skywind when we got started.
Yeah.
There's so much cool stuff that's just been sitting in,
In the
folders for a
storage.
while. In storage, basically, yeah. But now
Yeah.
we're finally getting to see the light of day.
Again, this is all uncluttered because it's just so hot off the presses. This was just recently merged this February. There. Beautiful.
We promised the Empire didn't spend all their money on just building the chapel. They forgot
Yeah.
to like budget for furniture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
any decor out here, landscaping.
Yeah, it's all lore accurate.
If you guys have any questions, shoot them now because I'm not just backtracking back to the shipyard. Bit of a one-way street.
Why do you disturb me?
Eki, if there are any questions in chat, or if you can hype up any more that people please donate, go ahead.
We
Yeah,
have
the
some wonderful-
milestone. Oh, go ahead, Hekame. Sorry.
No, I was just going to say we have some wonderful chatters that are quick at answering the questions that come up. So
dang.
there are no question marks, I think, so far in chat.
Well, there could still be some stuff for the VOD.
Absolutely. Is there any aspect of Skywind that someone with no or minimal experience could volunteer to assist with, for example?
Absolutely. File cutting, which is helping the VA department actually cut up the files, hence file cutting, into their smaller parts that we use for the actual in-game audio. That is something that pretty much anyone can do. Nav mesh is also a simple process to learn. Is there anything I'm missing?
Navmesh and file cutting are definitely like two very good entry points into the project. Also, we are now going to rely with our life on this boatsman with 2 cataracts in each eye. He will certainly get us to our goal safely. Also, this ship is very loud. I apologize if this ship is very loud on stream.
Yeah, don't mind the guy with cataracts driving the boat. I'm
Yeah, he
sure
knows
it'll
what
be
he's doing. He's fine.
And
This
who
is
does not wanna
definitely
get a
the most
Sadrith Mora?
experienced boat guy in the region.
Mm-hmm. No,
We also had a question from Nox, who asked if there are any plans to reduce the amount of loading screens through level design. Looking at you, Cantons. In Morrowind, you could open a door, then be in a separate instance, then need to open another door in another instance.
Those are, in some places we have combined cells, but for the most part it will be what you're used to, in the sense that, for example, Canton, every particular apartment is its own cell, which is itself separate from the waste works or canal works or plaza. But with a modern, SSD, loading screens really are not terrible.
Also, welcome to this beautiful Sadrith Mora, everyone. I hope you like it.
Lovely.
Yeah.
For all the nerds out there, Sadrith Mora translates to mushroom forest.
That makes so much sense. I genuinely didn't know that. I can't believe you kept the secret from me for so long.
Dal's finding out live on stream.
I sincerely did not know this. This is not scripted. I just didn't know. So we're currently in dawn, like the sun is setting, so you can already see the moons above. You can see our new sky. Those are new stars, never seen before in stream. The world premiere for our new stars. And let's enter the city at this moody hour, at this hour of twilight. And also, okay, I mean, we did reach the milestone, but I still want to iterate, you can still donate. Also, I love these two.
I think we're still working towards the bigger C3 milestone.
Yeah,
so
we
there
definitely
is still reason to keep going beyond just a good cause.
Also, I love these two. Every time I'm here, they just longingly look each other in the eyes, They're very in love, but they can never be together because one needs to stand there and one needs to stand there. Like, it's a very sad love story. They're great. Hey, you two. How you doing today? Good talk.
Do you think
good
it's
talk.
a game? And do you think it's like a staring contest?
I don't know. Like, I'm not sure if they're terribly in love or if it's staring contest. I really can't tell.
Maybe they hate each other.
Oh, maybe it's
Come
that.
send us your Telvanni guard stories in the Skywind
Yeah, your
Discord
fanfic.
public
Please
chat,
post.
please.
Yeah, we will. It's the best the best Telvanni love story fanfic will get a special role. I will make a special role for the best fanfic author for these two.
Just don't make it too juicy, please.
Yeah, please,
Thank
please,
you.
yeah, please keep it safe for work. Also beautiful, beautiful Telnaga hovering over, droning over the city. God, it's so beautiful.
Argyle, what does Telnaga translate to?
I don't know what Naga translates to. Someone did ask what Tel translates to, and that is tower. So that's why all the Telvanni towers have Tel, because it's just tower.
Oh. And I'm learning so much here.
In at least one case, it's just named after the guy. Divaith Fear, Hell Fear.
Ooh. But who's Naga?
I was gonna say, none of the others seem to follow that, well, Tel Uverith kinda does, in that it's named after someone.
True. We're onto something here.
No one alive.
What do we have to say about Sadrith Mora?
This is the capital, more or less, as much as the Telvanni settlement can have a capital of the Telvanni area. This is where Master Neloth lives. Some people might know him from the Dragonborn DLC, but he's actually a Morrowind NPC first and foremost, and he has the biggest Telvanni settlement in the region.
Also, we probably showed off this place before, but Overseer has recently done a generous overhaul over the area, over the harbor area, and he's also currently working on Safrival Bay. That was one of the last exteriors, which was still being seriously worked on, so lots of updates here. And obviously it's also the reason why our milestone is here this time, because he also dabbles in 3D and he recently finished the Telvanni Council Hall. Which is kind of funny because we nearly showed off the Telvanni Council Hall during our New Year stream, but then during the stream it was noticed that it wasn't merged yet, so we couldn't show it. So yeah, we can show it this time.
Finally see it.
Yeah, this is your guys' great reward, so thank you so much for donating to our own goal, the $1,000. But please keep on donating, because the overall goal of the C3 has yet not been met, and it would be fucking awesome if we could meet that.
We have a question from chat, also from Kibblewords, asking, is there going to be additional quests added, or is it all vanilla?
Okay, looks like that's my area.
Yeah, Argo.
So there are additional quests. We try to give it a light touch. We look for a couple areas that we think there are good storytelling opportunities, but just to, control scope and not slow the project down, we have limited the amount of quests that we're doing, but there is original content. Yeah.
I'm so sorry for cutting in. Just really quick. So this is your guys' big reward. Welcome to the Telvanni Council Hall. We have not showed this off yet. We're going to enter the council hall and explore this building. So thank you guys for donating, and enjoy what you're seeing. You can continue now. Thanks.
No, I said it all. Do we have some original quests? There's not a whole lot of them, but we're trying to go for a quality over quantity approach.
Look at all of these people hating each other, having to be here all day.
So the Telvanni wizards hate each other so much that they don't even want to be in the same room. So they hire people called mouths to be their mouths at the council chamber to hate each other in their stead. So none of these people are really that high ranking. They just work for the high ranking people and stand in here and yell at each other all day.
This is actually a very prestigious job, even though it sucks. It's a very good way to get in the favor of a Telvanni wizard lord. And they're very selective about who they pick as their mouth, even though they hate this job.
Just 5 minutes.
And this was very, very recently finished. Also, I know that people are maybe asking, where's the crystal sound? Don't worry, we did not forget about the crystal sound. It's currently being made by SFX. Didn't make it quite to the stream, sadly, but it's 100% not forgotten. It's very iconic. We'll be there. Let's continue further into the bowels of this place. Sorry, Yusium.
Yeah, and while we're heading down there, I just want to say someone else mentioned in chat the distant land and the fact that we actually have LOD now, like level of detail, for the mainland that you can see. You can't visit it. Like, you'll still be stopped, but you can actually see the land out in the distance, so it doesn't feel like you're just on this island in the middle of absolutely nowhere. Just an ocean. So that's really cool.
For all of our... Sorry.
No, that's it.
Okay, I was going to say, for all our friends who are less familiar about Morrowind, this faction, the Telvanni Wizard Lords, they grow their own towers out of mushrooms and other plants. So as we kind of keep going down, you'll see it's like very natural looking. There's a lot of roots and stuff, and it's because these wizards create their own tower from nature.
Yeah, that's a big difference between the other factions. That was already very important in Morrowind, how just despite them all being Dark Elves or Dunmer, they being so extremely distinct for each house. Like, you can immediately tell who's a Telvanni, who's a Halal, who's a veteran. Very interesting. Also, I think this is where the mouse sleep, so even when they sleep, they need to listen to each other, which is very funny to me. Like, they never get a rest.
No peace.
No peace. Because we try our best. Like, you will notice that some settlements have expanded a tiny bit because we really want everyone to have a bed, every NPC to have its own bed. And that sometimes means expanding places. So yeah, let me go down to the last reveal of the stream.
Getting a little busy.
I know.
My
I know.
mother I am.
In your warnings, I have a clock in front of me. Don't worry.
That's not what I was talking about.
So, yeah. As you can see, the clutter also very, we have so much beautiful clutter to give every interior, every room some special feeling too. And now, the big last reveal. The Hermitage.
I think this is just breathtaking. I love how this has been redesigned.
I love this room. So the Hermitage is effectively where the tower was sort of originally grown from. And one of the later quests in House Telvanni is to grow your own tower. And this is where you would find the subject matter expert who you can hire to help build your tower or grow it.
This is why people love Morrowind so much. You can become a Telvanni Wizard Lord and grow your own mushroom to lord over the people with your spells that blow up villages. It's grand. It's amazing.
Also, man, imagine having a tree house in a cave.
Wow. Bro, that's
That'd
a
be
dope.
cave house? I guess you'd still have the tree.
I love how the music is just so epically swelling up right now. It's very fitting. I hope I'm not sure how loud the music is on stream, but it's dang.
Well, as we kind of are... Oh, yeah. Go for it, Dal.
No, I just want to say, again, thanks for all the donations. You can totally get in some last-minute donations. And are there any last-minute questions?
In 2 minutes, we'll be turning you over to Skyblivion.
Yeah, so, if you want to ask us anything, ask now. Or ask in Discord, like, that's fine too. We reply to questions there too. Anything else you guys want to say to the people?
One person is asking about the Daedra helmet that you've got on.
Oh, right, I can show my swagger, but hang on. So just so you guys know, there used to be six Morrowind helm planned for Daedric, but only 3 made it in-game. This is one of them, the Mask of Terror. But we are all actually going to make all 6, so all 6 variants.
Well, we're coming to the end of our stream. Thank you all so much for donating. It's been just phenomenal to help reach our goal again. And say hi to all of our good friends at Skyblivion for us. We are going to be watching with you and loving everything that they do.
Actually, so...
Ooh.
I think Skyblivion isn't online yet, so maybe we are going to yap on a second longer.
Yeah, and more questions.
Yeah,
I
if
think
you
we're
guys...
waiting on them.
Look, Daedric weapons, which have been Recently.
Sky Oblivion isn't on yet. Look, Daedric
Look,
weapons.
Daedric
They love
weapons.
us.
I'm
They
just
just
filling
went
the
live.
gaps with goodness, okay? They just went live, okay, perfect. Yeah,
Perfect.
guys, then thank you so much while the Daedric blade is spinning, hypnotizing you guys to please go over to Sky Oblivion, share the love with them. Thank you guys so much for donating. I hope you have a blast. Hope you learned something. Yeah. Everyone else, what you guys want to say for goodbye?
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in.
We couldn't
Thank
be
you
here
so
without your
much.
community support. So thank you for showing how awesome the Elder Scrolls community is and the wider Bethesda community as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Thank
The
you.
campaign will be open for a little longer on Tiltify, so if you didn't donate yet, but you find $1 under the couch cushions later on tonight, you can still donate and
Yes.
use our link in chat or below the stream.
Okay, bye-bye, everyone. Thank you.
Thank